Yeah, there are 30 adult education programs across the state, including here at Metro Tech, where 21 students graduated just last year with their high school equivalency. But without those federal dollars, the state estimates 70% of these programs will shutter this year. Oklahoma is anxiously waiting for the Trump administration to unfreeze more than $7.5 million for adult education programs.
You're talking about 30 different program sites with 119 individual sites within the state that can now not serve students.
The Trump administration froze the federal grant July 1st, concerned the dollars were being spent on undocumented immigrants.
The review is not the problem, it's the timing of the review.
Oklahoma Career Tech orchestrates the grant for the 30 adult education programs across the state. They say they have a robust plan to make sure their programs are solely for United States citizens. But if that money doesn't come or is delayed longer than a month, the state expects the majority of these programs to close, putting 500 employees at risk.
Right now, we do not have the highest graduation rate in the United States. And so with that being said, we need an alternative to be able to help our students and our community to what does Next Step and Hope look like.
Metro Tech is one of the 30 programs in Oklahoma that offers the adult education and literacy programs. They've decided to pull $450,000 from their general fund to pay for this year's class, regardless if the federal dollars come or not.
We will not grow as a community. We will not grow as a big league city if we do not have individuals qualified to be able to go to work.
But the state says Metro Tech is likely one of the few programs who can afford to invest in this program on their own.
I would estimate that 60% of the locations would close. Probably likely over the year, it'd be closer to 70% would close.
Now, Metro Tech is opening enrollment for their adult education and literacy program starting August 13th. You can follow this story on KOCO.com for more information on how to enroll. Now, coming up at 10, I speak with a woman from Enid on how getting her GED after high school changed her life. Reporting live, Kylie Thomas, KOCO 5 News.